Hello and welcome Barcelona fans to this week's analytical review. In this video, I'll try to explain what went wrong for Barcelona in the opening La Liga game against Athletic Bilbao. First of all, I want to thank you for your interest as this channel is brand new and we're just getting started. Please leave like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy what I do. Let's review some positives, some negatives and tactical decisions that could be improved in the upcoming games, as this wasn't by far the best possible start we have imagined. There is lot to discuss, so let's get on with it. Barcelona have lined up with classical 4-3-3 formation, but there were some changes to it. Valverde did some unexpected changes as he didn't start with Busquets in the starting lineup. Starting 11 was similar to our last pre-season game against Napoli, but unfortunately for us it wasn't nearly as effective, as Bilbao's style is much different. Their style is much like Atletico's, as they tend to drop back with the whole team every time when opponents have the ball, in order to have as less space in between the lines as possible. In the first half, Athletic pressed us as hard as they could. Having De Jong as a holding midfielder made some huge difference, as we successfully controlled the ball in dangerous places and took the ball to opponents' half most of the times. He did really stand out in this game alongside Ter Stegen, as he completed total of 63 passes with 93% accuracy, 2 successful dribbles and couple decent tackles made. It could have been much worse if not him, but lack of creativity on the offensive side showed itself once again. Alina and Roberto were nowhere to be seen, as no trough balls or dribble penetrations came by any of them. Not having Messi is always going to be a huge problem, as our team is nearly dependent on his creative job. Last season Messi was leading all the players in Europe's top 5 leagues in player contribution. Opening minutes, Barcelona usually did get the ball to the right flank, where Semedo and Dembele were trying to outpace Yuri in order to cross to our 2 strikers. It also is unusual for Barca, as most of our attacks are center-oriented, but as I've already mentioned, no dribbles or creative between the line passes came from our central midfielders, unlike the Napoli game. Griezmann has been used as a wide left-wing striker by Valverde, which I think was a huge mistake. Griezmann could have played much more central role as he tends to drop back, and he is really good at holding on the ball, much like Messi. This type of game once again reminded us why we need Neymar back, as 80% of the creative job shouldn't be dependent just on one man. He can drastically improve our squad in terms of creativity. Another player did stand out, but unfortunately not in a good way, and it was Dembele. He had so many errors in this game I couldn't even count. His passing accuracy was as low as 60%, which is unacceptable for a Barcelona player. Game was mostly even, but as we kept the ball with most of our players on the opponent's half and couldn't create anything, every time we lost the ball, Athletic attacks were much more dangerous. Williams had 2 decent chances in the first half, but Stegen did fantastic saves. We had 2 great chances as well, and unluckily we hit the bar twice. First one came from Suarez after a mistake from a Bilbao player. Pistolero hit the bar from a close range. Unfortunately, Suarez got injured in this game early. Even before that moment he had some issue on his leg. Second one was Rafinha's fantastic shot from a long range, who came as a sub for injured Suarez. He curled the ball nearly perfectly from the right side of the box, but Bilbao's goalkeeper Simon got his hand on it, and then it was denied by the crossbar, unfortunately for us. Rafinha definitely brought some life to our attacks. He had one exceptional dribble where he took 3 Athletic players at once at 78th minute, but it wasn't enough. In the second half, arrival of Rakitic made our positional dominance even bigger. Athletic couldn't press as hard anymore, but no big chances created again. As time went on, Athletic seemed like more tired, and I thought we could have seen late decisive goal, and it happened, but one who scored wasn't us, but 38-year-old Aduriz with a phenomenal bicycle kick. In general, it was a bad starting game from Barcelona, but we have a reason to be optimistic. Once Messi is back and Arthur alongside Busquets will join the starting lineup with Frankie, our team will be much better, and we gonna see what this team is capable of.